Hey guys, my name is Bando, this is Bando, and I think it's time I discussed skulls. So, before Spill has a go at me for, saying I don't play games, I do play games. I play lots of games. So let's talk about the reveals for Skulls, which for those of you who are living in a cave, Skulls is a show that Games Workshop does to show off all their tie-in video games. Well, I mean, the big one is this video that's going on here, which is obviously the expanded trailers for Space Marine 2, giving us a load of stuff on showing off multiplayer. And it looks kind of good. Nice 3-person PvE co-op mode, which is pretty cool. And a proper team v team, although it is only 6v6 PvP mode versus Chaos. I like that you can customize your Marine. I think that's cool. I like that it's got lots of different options in it. It's all dirty Primaris Marines, but, that is what it is. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I liked the first Space Marine. I'm sure this one will be more of the same. I won't pick it up on release. I never buy video games on release. I always wait for about a year or so and end up getting it for a pittance. God, I love Steam sales. We also had Mechanicus 2, which had a lot of the fans really excited. Mechanicus has quite a dedicated fan base, and I believe a sequel has been widely kind of requested. Although a large number of the comments were definitely don't give a damn about the game, really looking forward to the soundtrack. So that's kind of cool. Hey, it looks like you might be able to play as the Necrons in this one, which could be really interesting. So, yeah, that's not bad. Talisman, Digital Edition, 5th Edition. Okay. Talisman is one of those things that I always would see someone's older brother had a copy of Talisman. And I would look at it and be like, this is really cool, and never get a chance to play with it. Same with like Hero Quest. Something I always wanted to do, never really got round to. So I may have a look at this at some point, but it's definitely not something I've got enough experience with to comment on. But, okay. Space Marine 2, we've already covered. Some, interesting bits here from the multiplayer. It looks like we're getting some good sort of customization. The actual, Plague Marine looks like a Plague Marine. He's not just green. These guys look pretty cool. It's cool that you can make like a Phobos Marine, or actual Tacticus Marines and stuff. It looks good. There's a good lot of detail on them. They're starting to look like Space Marines again, which is cool. Space Marine VR. I didn't actually see the clip for this one, but okay. That's not going to give people nightmares. And then we had lots and lots of tie-in merchandise. Hey, I'm sorry, Horus, you just didn't have a good enough gaming chair. So, yeah. Not really something I would purchase. It would probably explode if I sat in it. Tie-in controllers. They're hideous. They're both hideous. I mean, the purple one's okay, but that's just hideous. Also, I have no idea why the Xbox controller is just so expensive for what it is. Boltgun, Forges of Corruption. Raoul Coley is back as Malum Kado in a DLC for Boltgun. Raoul Coley loves Warhammer. He's a great English actor, very funny guy, really passionate, and he posts a lot about his Warhammer stuff that he paints. He's a proper fan. Boltgun has a hugely passionate fan base. It is a game of its era, and if this had come out and looked like this in the era that it's supposed to be aping, it would have been probably hailed as the greatest video game of all time. Not that you could have ever released it back then, but yeah, it's pretty amazing for what it is. Rogue Trader Void Shadows, an expansion for Rogue Trader. A game I've been meaning to pick up at some point. Again, has a very passionate community. Lots of people playing a lot of it. It's one of those kind of games that I do enjoy. Like isometric, third-person, like role-play games. One of my favourites being Shadowrun. Shadowrun Dragon, something or other, and Shadowrun Hong Kong are fantastic. Used to play fantastically on Android until you couldn't get them anymore. And Thrones of Decay for Warhammer Total War. Oh, just a new hero, Karnak. There is an issue here with Total War's pricing. Their pricing of all their DLCs is way too high. The value is not there. It's only worth buying if they're having a sale where it's like 70 to 90% off. Darktide, there was a lot of people in the comments begging for Darktide stuff. So yeah, free update, which is good. So it's not like an extra DLC you have to pay for. New map, which is nice. New weapons. Finally getting the bolt pistol. Ogren's getting pickaxes, shock mauls, and a shotgun. Yeah, no, it's like, I like it. I enjoy Darktide. I don't play it very often, because I find it very samey. And maybe I will do a video on Darktide at some point. But I have a lot of thoughts on how I would make Darktide a better game. It's not as good as Vermintide. Vermintide just feels like it had a lot more passion behind it. Darktide feels like it's got this huge amount of potential. Like, the detail of the world is amazing, but the problem with it is it's like 1,000,000 miles wide and a centimetre deep. But I'd love to play more Darktide. Vermintide 2 getting PvP modes and extras and all the love. Vermintide 2 fans will be playing Vermintide 2 till the end of the universe. Yeah, Vermintide is great. Blood Bowl, I don't like Blood Bowl. I can respect the fans of Blood Bowl. Like, Blood Bowl fans are the most passionate Warhammer fans out there. I have never come across a community that is more self-driven than the Blood Bowl fans. You could never release another anything for Blood Bowl, and the Blood Bowl community would be absolutely fine. They would build, make, and do everything they needed themselves. But yeah, just not interested in Blood Bowl the game. I'm not a big sports fan. Tacticus, mobile games are crap. They're just a waste. Give us Dawn of War. Even in this style. But yeah. I wasn't even aware if Speed Freaks had launched yet. Launched its beta demo on Steam and it's available to play right now. Okay. I like the idea of this. It looks great fun. Honestly, I want a Gorka Morka game so bad. I love Gorka Morka. It's such a hilariously great idea of just orcs racing around causing havoc. If we just had the ability to jump out of the cars and clobber each other and jump between vehicles, it'd be perfect. So I might try that out. I'll give that a go. Demo's available till the 30th. I quite enjoyed Legions. For a long time I was playing Legions quite regularly, almost daily. I didn't ever get on with Warpforge. And then they did a big update to Legions and it changed like everything Not massively, but just enough that everything was slightly different, and I just couldn't get on with it. I love the artwork they do. Whoever they're getting to do all their artwork is great. But can we get an art book, please? Like, can we get a Horus Heresy Legion's art book with high quality images of all of the art they've commissioned? Because I'm telling you, I'd pay for it, as would an awful lot of people. The art on him's great. I used to have the most cheesy Alpha Legion deck. It was unbelievable. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of card games generally, but I played it because it was Heresy. World of Tanks. These models look fantastic. This image looks brilliant. I just don't like it because it's a tie-in to an existing game, and I feel like World of Tanks should stay World of Tanks. Literally pay the company to do World of Tanks Warhammer, and you'd be golden. You really would. But as is, yeah, just feels lazy, feels gimmicky, kind of dumb. I really still feel like this was designed to replace the Lehman Russ, as like, this is just an upscaled Lehman Russ. So that's it. That's what was shown off. It was quite a short stream. I mean, they mostly are now, aren't they? It wasn't great. I'll be honest, guys. It wasn't great. The biggest things there really were the Space Marine 2 stuff and Mechanicus. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm too retarded to remember it. But yeah. Are you looking forward to any of these? Was there anything in there that you really liked? Someone in the comments on the stream did mention that they'd love to see a Vermintide game from the point of view of the Skaven. And all I could think of was just like a tower defense game where you had 4 horribly unstoppable heroes and you were just throwing stuff at them. And I thought that would actually be great fun. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you are looking forward to if you aren't looking forward to anything. If you play Darktide, maybe we can get some guys together and we play some Darktide. Yeah. Alright guys, my name is Bando, this is Brexit Bando. Thank you for watching. As always, you know how to support the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, if you want to come and do a... we're doing another reader suggestion, or watching viewer suggestion army thing, where I take pictures of your armies and I critique them, I comment on them, I think what I like about them, what I don't like about them, how I think you can improve them. I've got some stuff to do one now, but if you are interested in joining the next one, come join Discord. Come join Discord and drop me a message, send me a load of pictures of your army and what the fluff is for your army. And if you need the link for Discord, just drop a comment. Alright guys, my name is Bando, this is Brexit Bando. Have a great day, bye bye.